back to another episode of Too Funny Too Serious, man. I know y'all see me working the shirts. If y'all didn't watch that video, we got it in the channel, man. So I'm gonna just give y'all a preview right now. Anybody that's in Milwaukee, we got 2 shirts for sale. We got a medium right here, and then we got an extra large. Also, don't forget Drew Story, blue, white, gray, red, and there's a black one. He got clothes, babies, whatever you need as well. Coach King Felix, he's got baseball attire, baseball bats, whatever you need. He's also a baseball trainer, personal trainer, whatever you need as well. I'll be putting on their Instagrams down below and their Facebook down below, so you go hit them up on that. So as y'all see by the title and the thumbnail, today we're going to get a little spicy. Would you let your woman propose? And then I brought my sister and Emily here that y'all seen them before because we needed some female side. I guess we needed a female side of it and see what they think about it. But I'm gonna hand it over to these beautiful young people over here and let them see what they got. And let's hear what they got to say. So let's start it off. But I'm gonna ask Blair first because you the man. Would you let my sister go on one knee on one knee and propose to you?
Ask me first.
Because I want to see what you would say. Like, what would you do if my sister came? If y'all went somewhere and she would get on one knee and she proposed to you, what would you do in that situation?
So okay, Soldier Boy. So you just gonna pass it to A-Rab like that? Look.
Hey, come on, B Rabbit.
Listen, bro. If she got on one knee, I'll be like, "What is you doing, dog? Like, what are we doing?" Second of all, okay. I don't feel like that's the woman's job to do that. That's just my answer, point blank, period.
That's just that simple?
I feel more masculine if I do it.
So you think there's something? So you don't think you? So it makes you less of a man if your woman if you feel like your woman proposes to you?
I didn't say that. All I said was I would feel. I can't speak for everybody. I would.
No, I'm asking you. Because you said you would feel more masculine if you were to do it. So if my sister would do it, do you think that? So makes you feel like a girl, pretty much?
No, not even that. It just I wouldn't really feel like a man, like, bro, like, that's something to talk about in the future. When you're around friends and family. Oh, how did y'all get married? And I got to start the story off with, well, she got on one knee. Don't that sound feminine already?
So it's demasculating to you. It's not necessarily okay.
So you randomly run into a couple or people you cool with, and you ask them how they get married, and he started off with, well, she got on one knee. Really?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily. Oh man, what the heck? I wouldn't necessarily look at it as him being less of a man or it being demasculated to him. I know I can understand why men would feel that way. Mm-hmm. I'm not taking away from that, but if the story came off that way, I would be like, oh, okay, that's different. Right. To me, that's how I would look at it. But for me, I ain't getting on one knee. I ain't doing it.
Hey,
I'm not doing it. And the only reason why I'm not doing it is because I've always dreamt since I was a little girl about getting proposed to in my wedding and stuff like that. And it never involved me getting on one knee to make it happen. I like the traditional sense in it and the traditional values of getting proposed to and the significance of having the man lead to make that decision in not only his life and in both our lives, that this is the next step that we're taking forward. Do I necessarily believe that if the roles were reversed, that it makes him less of a man? No. I just think some women are just in this era of wanting to make things happen and taking control. And that's just what they want to do. I don't view it as anything like different. It's different, but I don't judge whoever wants to do it. That's exactly what I should say. I don't judge anybody who wants to do it, but for me, I'm not doing that. Right. That's not what I'm.
Can we all agree that as the years went by and as we all got older, a lot of roles have switched. Like tradition ain't tradition no more. And I guess you got to move with the times to a degree, but it's a lot more feminine dudes and it's a lot more masculine women. And I'm all about tradition. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. I'm not knocking nobody who did. That's why I only included myself. I can't speak for everybody. And maybe there's another dude who don't feel like nothing wrong with it. But me, I just feel like it's a lot more fire if I just do it in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, if I was to do it in front of everybody, get down on one knee, she getting all emotional and crying and stuff, versus
Yeah.
me crying and shit, and I gotta go fix my mascara and all that bullshit.
I mean, I kind of look at it as in a proposal to me coming from a man is trusting in his leadership to lead our relationship to that next role. To me, women proposing, like I said, I'm not judging anybody if that's what you want. You know, it's all about you and your partner. Nothing else should even matter anyway. But for me to propose, it feels like I'm rushing it. I'm taking him, I'm taking the choice away from him. It should be, I'm the like, I don't want to sound cliche. I don't, but it's like technically the women are supposed to be the prize. And it's just like you're taking that value away from yourself, that worth away from yourself of what you represent to him and what he's supposed to be doing for you. So that's the only reason why I wouldn't do it, because it just kind of makes me feel like I'm sort of begging you to be with me to make the decision, hurry up. Like, not necessarily you coming out and letting it know, like, this woman means everything to me. This is what I want to do.
Well, before you say anything, I was watching this short on Facebook that this woman actually proposed to her man.
Really?
Yeah. They froze.
Hey, but I guess I would.
Well, how
talk
would you
about
feel,
it.
Miguel? How would you feel?
I don't know. I don't think. I mean,
Y'all on froze now. Y'all froze for a second, so we had to keep talking. What was it that you said?
Oh, I said that when I was watching this short on Facebook, and I seen this woman talking about like she'd been with this man for 5 to 10 years, and he hasn't stepped up to the plate, like he didn't, be a man and propose. So she took it to the initiative for her to do it. So basically, she was like, "He's taking too long. Let me just do it," and he denied it because he said that's supposed to be a man thing, not a woman thing, in front of everybody. And
I mean, that's how he felt.
I don't know.
I mean,
I honestly, I wouldn't.
I don't agree with necessarily denying her. That's big. Just like a man getting denied too is big.
He said that he denied her only for the simple fact because that's not her job to do that. That's the only reason why he did it. But she said
okay, I would have pulled her to the side, like, baby, get up for a second. Let's have this conversation. But to deny her in front of everybody, that's harsh.
I mean, I feel like it's also just like how men take the risk of even to see if the woman is ready to get married. I mean, that's just kind of the same thing. If a woman were to do it, they're ready to get married. So let me propose to my man and see if he's ready to make the same move that I want to make in life. But again, I mean, yeah, I would agree with it is definitely more of a man's job to do that. But I wouldn't be opposed to it, I don't. I like if I were to get proposed. I mean, I don't know, because it's kind of like it will make me seem like a bitch too, though. Like to be honest.
I don't think it makes you look like no bitch. I wouldn't say that. It's just that's just your preference. Like it's not necessarily it makes you feminine or whatever the case might be, because that's not even what it is at all. She's just probably really just ready. I was reading this little like a little clip on the news or whatever, and it was saying that in a survey of men, 70% of men said they'd be psyched if a woman proposed. And they said you'd be surprised how many men are open to it, the women proposing, because they said that some men get too nervous to propose and they psych themselves out for it. So some men agree to being proposed to because it feels like it will relieve the pressure, like just the whole man pressure to get proposed to when she could make the same move too.
Well,
that's just a modern day and age thing.
Well, I'm gonna backpedal a little bit about what you said earlier about you feel like women are the prize, and and if she was to propose, I agree with that. That's another reason why I feel like it shouldn't be like that, because I don't look at it when the man proposed to a woman. I don't look at it in the fact of I'm proposing to her because she's the prize. When a man proposed to me, how I look at it and how I feel like everybody should look at it is this is another form of that leadership that you was talking about. Because it's me saying, all right, I'm a lead.
I'm gonna lead us to
let's
marriage.
do this. Let's tie this knot.
Right.
I'm gonna take the lead. You feel what I'm saying? So imagine that reversing the role of a female. It feel like if she do that in front of everybody, 9 out of 10, a lot of women, and if you're a masculine man and you know how to read the room from the outside looking in, you looking at that like, oh, she run that relationship.
Like she didn't, like she wear the pants, but that's not necessarily true.
I was just gonna say, shouldn't it be more about, you know, how your relationship is, something that y'all talked about, something that y'all agreed to? It shouldn't necessarily be the opinions of others, whether she proposed or not. It should be, if that was what y'all were ready to do. Maybe he was too nervous, or maybe there was something, an ability where he couldn't propose and she had to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
if a man is a true leader, what are you nervous about? Leaders ain't nervous.
That's not true. That's not true.
Leaders ain't supposed to be nervous about nothing. They supposed to take that chance, whether nervous or not.
But
you take the chance, whether
you just
contradicted
yourself. You're saying that a man can be nervous, but they will take the step even if they're nervous or not.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm going back to what she said. I agree with her right after that. She said, "Yeah, true." But that's the whole point of being a leader. You're a risk taker. Whether you got
it.
Right. That I agree with. But all leaders are nervous.
Of you being a leader, like you got to take risks. You got to, even if you're scared. That's what a leader does. They got to take that risk.
I mean,
so
but
if you're scared to propose overall, then that ain't really no form of no leadership. Then.
Yeah,
because you got to. But I don't know. Because if I were to get proposed to, honestly, I would kind of feel it. I wouldn't feel embarrassed, but I would be like, shouldn't it be the other way around? Like in front of, especially if you do it in front of a whole crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't get me wrong though. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I don't know. Maybe this could be my ego talking, but if I get proposed to me, I would look at it like, yo, like she really fuck with me. Like you
Right. I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna talk about that. Like
that kind of is a step up for the ego for you, because it's like, yo, she really fuck with me.
Right. And I think that was part of what I've read in that survey, that I was just like that little clip that I was just reading that fact off about 70% of men. Like it's an ego booster. A lot of men be like, damn, like she loyal, she a rider, she willing even quote unquote embarrass herself and get on one knee even for me. And it's just like, yeah, but that's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah,
I could show you other ways I ride it with you. I'm not getting on no knee.
Maybe it's just me.
I would bring it up in conversation. I would do that. Like if you're on the phone flirting or whatever, like, babe, fuck it, let's just get married right now and elope. Like, I've done that before. I've said that before. Like, that's just what I want to do. But literally thinking and coming up with an entire proposal, I'm not doing.
Okay, so I haven't heard a lot from Lee. What would you ever propose, or how do you feel about it?
At first, like in my past relationships, I would be like, I would want to propose just because I used to really fuck with them, like really die hard fuck with them because I love so hard. I was just like, man, like y'all take it forever. Let me propose, but it's just like, that's not a woman. I feel like that's not a woman's place. It's tradition. It's been going on for centuries, like centuries. A man always propose. I feel like a woman should not propose, whether you really fuck with him or not. I don't care if it takes 20. No, 20 years. I ain't waiting.
Yeah, no. This is. I don't know about 20 years.
I'm not even gonna joke. If this nigga wait 10 years to propose, then I'll do it. Because it's like, hey, why we doing this? Why we waiting this long?
Yeah.
I'm ready. What's the point? Like,
is it a mandatory thing for you to get married with somebody, even if you've been with them for 10 plus years? Is it something that you have to do, or is it just something that you would want to do?
Because
it's not a need.
I wouldn't say have to, but it don't take 10 years for you to know you want to marry me or not. That you want to be with me or not.
Some people don't believe in marriage. You know, I'm not a really big believer in marriage. I mean, I just kind of, it's not like I don't believe in marriage, but I'm kind of like 50-50 about it, just because based off, I've seen a lot of people be together for many years and then get married, and then their marriage don't last long. And
you can't base that off of your relationship though. That's one thing that people have to understand is your relationship is your relationship. Your foundation, your values, your morals are for you and your partner. How someone else lived their life, how someone else decided to turn over, how someone else decided to end their marriage or whatever the case might be, that's on them. That don't necessarily got to be your story. I get how it looks scary. I get how, you know, people now, and there's no value in marriage anymore. There's no value in this anymore. There's no value in a whole bunch of things anymore. But you know, it's just like, that's not gonna be my story. I'm not gonna let this world change how I view love and how I want my love and how I want my happiness to be, how I want my story to be.
Let's take a pause. Did you just fucking
Yes,
throw something
I
at your
did.
dog?
Yes, I did.
Well,
Let's keep
that's
it
what I-
rolling.
you laughing.
Let's keep it rolling.
What?
She just threw something at her
You
dog.
see, Lee Knight, I'm not even focused.
Cracker
But
talk.
now, before we continue, I want to say thank you to all the 8 people that are tuned in to us right now, man.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Comment down below if you a woman. Would you propose? Would you not propose?
Hell no.
How do you feel about it?
Right.
If
If
your
all the
man would
guys
like
watching,
it.
would you propose to your woman? I mean, would you let your girl, or if give me your opinion if your girl proposed to you or how you feel about it? But I want to thank y'all for all of y'all 8 people watching. I mean, we keep growing every day. I mean, stay tuned for the lives. We got more content coming. So remember, if you new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you're not, hit that like button and hit share it so we can get to the whole world and we grow as a family. Too Funny, Too Serious. Like I said before, we got 2 shirts for sale, a medium and extra large. We got Drew Story up there, Blair right there down in the live. So keep tuning in and write me down in the comments. Also, before we continue, Chris just said, I ain't gonna lie, y'all all rockheads like a motherfucker.
This dude, we ain't worried about him.
Hey, question. I got a question. Let's double back again.
Mm-hmm.
So, what makes women the prize?
What we bring to the table.
Exactly.
And what's that?
Submission, respect, value. We value as a man.
Our
Love.
loyalty, our ability to enhance your, not only your ability to lead, but to your flaws. We speak life into you. We breathe life into you. We are the women who bring in your seeds to the world, who create. Well, we don't create them, but we help. You know, in that standpoint. But we bring life into this world. You came from a woman. Woman is everything. Women are absolutely everything. I'm not saying that men aren't. That's not
Man,
that's not
Well,
that's not what I'm saying.
Help y'all. We help. Obviously, y'all carry it. Y'all just, we help. We give y'all. We still bring life.
We give y'all the sperm and you give us the egg. There we go.
When we push the life back, like we push life out and bring it into this world. That's a huge respect, hands down, to any
Right.
woman who's ever even been through that, any woman who's ever even done that for someone, and not saying that men aren't, because I'm a true person to believe that, I speak life into any man that I've ever been with or any relationship that I was in. I spoke life into that man, because as a king, as a man, as a person, you want to hear that from your woman. You want to feel you want to be reassured, you want to be valued. But at the end of the day, I'm doing that for you. It's not the same requirements. Let me put it like this. It's not the same requirements for a man to do to a woman than it is for a woman to be to a man.
And what's that?
What I just said. All the examples that I just said.
Yeah, but we also bring all those things into the table as well.
Yeah,
right, you all should. We all should. Absolutely. Hands down. We all should.
That would be my
Men
next
and women
question.
should.
Like, do you believe men can be the? Do you believe ultimately men is also the prize? Because
Yes, I just said that. Absolutely, I do. But in a traditional sense, I was speaking when I said that, it was in the sense of a traditional sense, that's what it is. The women are the prize. That it's an honor, to be asked to do that.
Nigga Chris said Blair built like a mic.
This dude. No, but ultimately in the modern world, in today's society, I believe that absolutely a man is a prize too. Never will I ever not say that, but so am I. I'm as a duty, as a woman, we do a lot more in a relationship than a man does.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a tough statement.
Yeah, it is. That's pretty tough.
Well, let me clarify that. Me as a woman, because not every woman is the same.
Yes, and every man is in the
me
same
as a woman. I know what I'm bringing to the table. I know what type of energy, what type of everything I'm bringing to the table. So I guess that's the reason why I speak like that.
So let's go back to the whole, because I hear that I've been hearing that all forever. I've been agreeing with it and I still agree with it. When I ask women, what do they bring to the table? And they're like, we the ones that birth life and everything, but not debunking that at all. And of course, we appreciate y'all for that. Right. But the only thing I be trying to also bring to the light as well is put that in the conversation and simple fact that men, if it comes down to it, we are. It's not even a question. It is mandatory. If it all comes down to it, we gotta die for y'all.
Right.
These niggas out here ain't dying for us. Let's just be real.
No, I just said if it comes down to it.
That was just like, I ain't met a man that's willing to die for me.
Well, then you haven't met the man for you.
Exactly, which is why I'm single. But I'm saying that's why I said it like that. Like, every man is different. Obviously, in a traditional sense, you feel that way because that's your values. Those are your cores and your morals.
That's actually mandatory. I mean, like,
well, it's mandatory for you. For another man, it may not be.
Well, okay, let's do this. Let's put it in the aspect of this. You out and about, how many dudes damn near break their neck and be like, oh, let me hold the door for you. Oh, you need help with that? Oh, let me do this. Let me do that. No?
I will say, if you're talking my age and lower, none. If you're talking middle my age and like upper 50s and stuff, like older men, they would, because that's the way they were raised. But now these dudes will. I actually just did it today. I was walking into the store. I was holding the door for another lady behind me, and then her daughter came through, and this guy, he went and just willy-nilly just walked through, not even say, oh, let me get that for y'all. Nope, he walked straight through. He didn't even care. I was holding the door. None of that.
Well, okay, let me also put this out there. Side note, I'm not saying that's y'all. I do kind of resonate. I'm not saying they right either. I do kind of resonate why I heard that we had this conversation plenty of times with guys. The reason why men kind of stop being traditional as far as like holding doors for women or trying to help them, because these days be taking shit overboard. No, I don't want your number. No, I don't want to talk to you. No,
they be assuming that you be wanting.
They just completely just leave that shit alone. They just like they don't even want to. They even try to avoid the shit at the workplace because females are holler harassment. Or he's trying to get with me. Everything is equivalent to, oh, he's just trying to get with me. So dudes just left that shit alone altogether.
I absolutely 10,000% agree with you. Like, I agree with you in the extent that certain
women have fucked it up for a lot of women.
Some women have fucked it up for women like who dream like me. Let me just put it like that, to find that man who is still doing, romantic stuff and traditional things and stuff like that, because they look at it as in, well, that this chick did that, so all women want to be like that, and it's just like nah, not at all. But I 110,000% agree with the fact that most men out here nowadays are not as traditional as they used to be because of how hardcore and masculine and all of these things that these women are out here to be. There's a difference of being an independent woman, and then there's a difference of being a woman who just, I don't even know, like I don't even know how to describe it, honestly.
Yeah, we talked about that, and it's like it literally came down to the fact that like it's not that men are trying to be bogus to women on purpose. It's like they kind of like they feel like, okay, we can be traditional, but what are we really getting? What's the benefit? What are we really getting out of it?
Right.
I'm not saying that, oh, we need to help y'all. Y'all need to give us some sex in return. It's just that dudes was telling me that fact, like they hold doors for women. They don't even say thank you no more.
Yeah.
Like, and so dudes they just gave up. They just like, man, fuck it.
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know, men are the most nicest people in the world.
Lies.
But y'all women done fucked it up for y'all. Done fucked it up for us.
Lies.
No, let's not go to that debate. We don't want to go there. Who means men or women? You don't want to go there. Let's not do that.
Lies, y'all tell.
Because y'all women is ruthless, careless. Y'all don't give a fuck.
Liz, you got a little dick.
I've never told that to somebody.
Out of all things, that's what you gotta say.
Not the little dick.
Yeah, pissing in the bed, ass boy. Go upstairs and take out the mattress, a big ass piss stain.
And that's why
I will say that a woman scorn and the bitter ass women y'all ain't got
Oh,
shit
yeah.
on. I tell you that. I will agree to
They
that.
compare who's meaner.
Hey
Y'all
Chris,
can't.
if you
Hey.
heard that, it's because you a dingle gobbler.
This nigga.
All right, next question, Miguel. What was the last question?
Next question is, so I guess this is another question for the woman. I guess men can also give their opinion. But would you be okay carrying your ex-husband's last name after you guys have a divorce?
Yes.
And I guess I'll be asking the audience if you have a lady in the audience, or I mean, I guess I'll just hand it over to the ladies here and give so they can have their opinions
Let
first.
him answer first.
That's also a little weird to me. That's weird.
Damn, but everybody, they making you go first. I said ladies, she just said you.
Right.
It's a little weird because it's like why? Like why?
That's what I
Why
think.
not?
And then I know you got to pay for it. I'll pay for that shit.
No, well, not only do you have to pay for it, but it does take legally, depending on the state that you're in and, you know, like certain laws and wherever you're at, it does take a long time. I know some people who are still
time.
No, but I'm saying there's still women that I know who are divorced, and they've been divorced for probably like a year or so now, and they're still fighting to get their name changed through the court.
That's weird.
Like, so it's not necessarily that, you know, I wouldn't, for me, if I was married and I got divorced, God forbid, but if I was married and I got divorced and I had kids and I built an entire life with this man, I'm staying with the name only for my kids, because I would want that for my children to know that well, let me put it like this. If my children were still younger, because I would want them to be like, you know, I would want that dynamic to know that even though we're apart, we're still a family in some sense. But if my kids were like
teenagers or older
or whatever, where you know what is going on, okay, I'm gonna change my name. I wouldn't want to stay with it forever.
No, that's gonna be a part of that's gonna be on the damn divorce. That's gonna be the first thing.
Because I want y'all to know legally.
Bitch, give me my name back. And if you don't, bitch, you going to jail for stealing my last name.
She can't go to jail. Legally, that is her name.
I'm putting cocaine on all over your house. I'm gonna call the cops.
Bro, legally, that is her name. Legally, it is changed to all her social securities, everything. Legal documentation states that is her name, and she has every right to keep it if she wants to.
No, the fuck she don't. Not at the.
Yes, she does. Legally, that is legally bound. Yes.
What if she dies?
I hear what you're saying about how the legal point of it, but it's like the question still comes down to why would she want to keep it?
Well, I know why I would. I already made my statement of why I would keep it.
I wouldn't want.
Me neither.
Well, I wouldn't want my ex-wife to have my last name.
Me neither. My younger.
You have nothing to do with me, and I have nothing to do with you. We broke our ways. We broke apart. So you do your thing. I do my. Even if we do got kids, and I mean, I get the point of where you want to be united. You want to stay united with your kids. You want to feel like a family, but they have to understand. They have to get to the point in age where, and even if they are young, they won't even understand. You know why?
That's not true. Kids are very smart. They are very smart.
Well, maybe if you shouldn't talk to your damn kids about what's going on or talk near your kids, they wouldn't know.
Well, it doesn't matter. Kids still know. They go. So one day they just gonna wake up and mommy and daddy together, and one day they just gonna wake up and mommy daddy not.
No, okay, I know. No. I'm not talking about you guys not being together. I'm saying as in your last name. Like I'm saying, like they wouldn't understand. They wouldn't even know that you changed your last name, and then obviously once they get older. You know, you kind of explain to them why you don't have the same last name as them.
Right, of course, obviously that. But you know, I also have a friend who she changed her last name immediately or whatever, got the process, took like 6 months or whatever the case to get done and stuff like that. And she went to the school to pick up her kids. And they didn't want to give her the kids because they didn't share the same last name. Even though she signed all the documents, but she signed all the documents under her married name, not her maiden name. So she had to go through an entire process, ID, everything, called the ex-husband to make sure, like, to verify that was their mother. So some women, it's a hassle sometimes in certain states and certain things. Like sometimes it is really just a hassle. I'd rather just keep the name.
You better buckle up. It's going to be a fun ride. I want that motherfucking name back.
That shit right away.
Nah, I want my shit back. I'm telling you, that's gonna be the first thing on the thing. I'm telling you, if I ever get divorced, God forbid if I ever do, give me my name back.
Yeah,
And if you don't, you going to jail for selling cocaine to the cartel. I don't know how you got the drugs, but you got them.
This dude.
what you saying?
No, I was saying like my younger brother, he got married back in like 2009, and like they divorced, and she wanted to keep the last name.
Mm-hmm.
Like she wanted to keep it, and I'm like,
for good reason or bad petty?
This is what she said. She said because she earned it.
I mean, she did.
I'm like,
how you earned it? But they
earned what? The nigga ain't got nothing.
Like, no. She's not saying. She's not saying earned what he got. She earned the name, meaning she put in the time in the relationship. She put in the time in the marriage. She earned the name. It's legally hers.
That's weird.
It's legally hers.
That's weird. I put in a lot of time and effort too.
Yeah, but you ain't taking her last name. You didn't take her last name, so you're not getting stripped of anything. You got to understand, you're not being stripped of anything. So let's just say, let me put it like this. Let's say 30, 40 years of marriage, right? It don't drastically got to be that long, but let's just say 30, 40 years. You think at 30, 40 years, I'm just all of a sudden going to go from a whole identity that I am with you, and that is my name that I write on all my documents, doctors, everything. Then now all of a sudden I'm just gonna change it because you don't want to be with me no more. Nah.
Well, what if you don't want to be with him?
That's weird.
But what if she's the one that?
I mean, obviously, if she doesn't want to be with you, she doesn't want to be with you. But that doesn't mean she has to give up her name.
It ain't your name.
That's weird.
It is her name legally.
It's not your name.
I know your name.
What I'm gonna ask is when we go to our damn lawyers, and I'll be like, "Con qué nombre tú naciste?" And if it ain't Baez, give me my fucking name back.
Hey, I agree. I'm not.
Give me my fucking name back.
You know she gonna find a new man. Why the fuck would you still?
That's not true though. What if she don't find a new man? What if she never gets married again?
You finna have a.
You can't say that. You can't say that.
How Stella got her groove back? Stop playing.
That was Stella, and even Stella didn't get married.
Yeah, she was doing a whole lot of feather.
That ain't got shit to do with your name, nigga. That got everything to do with her JJ.
Yeah, tell that man. Fuck that.
That ain't got
at this point, here I got a good point. Now that you say for JJ,
here this nigga go.
If your last name starts with a B and ends with a Z and AE in between those, which is Baez, Yova JJ belongs to me.
Oh my God, no, it does not. That is something completely.
I'm gonna give my fucking name back.
You trying to mix two different things?
No, I'm not mixing nothing.
You are mixing two different things.
That part.
I'm mixing the same thing. You talking about you earned that? I earned it too. Because
you didn't earn shit. You left it. What are you talking about?
No, I earned it because I was born with my last name.
You fucking stupid. I'm talking about her for JJ. You dumbass.
I earned that too. I had to work hard.
I feel like in the wise words, if you like it, you should put a ring on it, and if you don't like me no more, give me my name back.
I don't know.
It depends on it. Just depends.
Nah, I'm gonna need my shit back.
I'm not saying I'm gonna be out here keeping the last name. That's not what I'm saying. But like I said, I always said that if it was ever to a point where I got divorced, I had my kids young, all this stuff, I'm not changing my name. Not until they're a certain age. Not until they're doing this.
But they're not gonna understand. They're not gonna even know. As in, I'm not saying like you guys not being together. I'm saying it as in, even if you did change your last name back to your maiden name, they wouldn't understand that. They wouldn't even know.
Yeah, they would.
And then obviously, no, they would not.
Yes, they would.
How they gonna know?
How else would they not know that all of a sudden mommy's name matched mine and now it don't?
Well, then shit. Your daddy was an asshole because y'all always want to put yourself first.
I wouldn't do that. You should have.
All y'all female, y'all all the same.
No, the fuck we are not.
I would not degrade my
ex-husband. Shit like that.
I would not degrade my ex-husband and talk bad about my ex-husband.
I would not degrade him like that.
Man, shut up, both of y'all.
Miguel, you shut the fuck up. Because
I agree. I said I'm not keeping the last name though. What are you talking about?
I'm saying it. That all niggas
but you included now, motherfucker.
This nigga is
Hey,
Y'all all the
irritating.
same. As soon as you break up with somebody, oh, he didn't fuck me right. Oh, he did this. Oh, he got little pee-pee. Oh, he didn't do this. Y'all all the
As
same.
soon as y'all break up with her, girl, oh, she was
Actually,
a bitch
no,
anyway.
actually,
She
no.
was toxic anyway. I was fucking her
Hey, but you
cousin
was toxic. You was
anyway.
toxic.
I was
You was
cheating
toxic.
on her anyway. Y'all niggas is the
No,
same
see, I
too,
don't cheat.
nigga.
I'm
Don't
loyal
sit there and
as
do
fuck.
that.
Her
I'm not a
breasts smell
cheater.
like cornbean. motherfucker.
All y'all, all this world is toxic as shit. Toxic behavior.
But y'all toxic too.
I just said that. I said all this
Oh
world is
no,
toxic.
y'all more toxic
behavior.
than us.
Lies.
Like I
Lies.
said earlier, men are the
Here we
nicest person. Y'all fucked up.
Lies.
It's equal.
Lies.
It's equal.
Lies.
No, the
Y'all
fuck it is
niggas,
not equal.
let me tell you right now, y'all niggas is some toxic motherfuckers. Y'all move toxic.
Y'all made us this way.
You made us this way.
No,
That's what
hell
I'm
no.
saying. It's equal.
No.
Is it just a recycle?
Fuck outta here. Y'all niggas is toxic.
No, y'all made us toxic.
Nah, bruh.
What do you mean by that?
Who, me?
No.
What?
Oh.
You said men toxic. How?
Woo! You want to? That's a whole nother conversation. We gotta go somewhere else with that.
Yeah.
That's not even on this level. That's like a 3-hour podcast. I got a list.
All right, Blair. I'm gonna close it off with the last question and get into the last discussion. Chris gave us a
what
question.
time is it? NBA plays.
I got a quick question for us, Blair, and I guess you guys can also give your opinions. But Chris wrote down in the comments saying, "Would y'all take the girl? So would we take the girl's last name, and why?
No.
Why wouldn't you take the girl's last name?
I already know his answer.
Well,
my last name is cute, by the way.
Blair Navarro.
Hey, that shit match.
No.
Lenida Drew.
Blair, you ain't gotta have my last name. I'm just saying. Blair Navarro.
That's actually kind of sound fire. I ain't even gonna lie to
You
you.
Hispanic, babe.
No.
Nah, well, you adopt the last name, not the culture, my nigga, not the culture.
We all the same. We the same culture.
Nah. No, I was talking shit.
I don't know. I don't think I would either. I wouldn't take my girl's last name.
Miguel Lopez. That's kind of
hell.
That's fire, Miguel. That's fire.
I'm not doing that shit. Don't give a fuck. It could be the coldest name. It could be the coldest name. Be like, that's the best name I've ever heard. I'm be like, I don't give a fuck because I'm not having it. Simple as that.
But why? Why wouldn't you? What's the difference?
Because the
What's
man's
the
last name carries a legacy.
Thank you. Why the fuck would I give that up? Huh?
Fuck y'all legacy. We pushing them motherfuckers out. What about our goddamn legacy?
Do you fucking see this? Why
Niggas
the
getting
fuck would I
hemorrhoids
give
and
this up?
shit. Niggas get
Hey.
hemorrhoids, fucking damn near dying, coochie
Navarro
swole up,
story?
and you talk about your fucking legacy.
Yeah, just release
Fuck
it.
your legacy.
Navarro story?
Yeah, that's cute.
See how funny? See how you laugh?
No, you just do the least story.
Navarro story. Stop. Why would I give this up, man?
Because
I don't know.
that is just some egotistical ignorant shit right
It's
there,
not
right there.
egotistical. If she get married to me,
All
then
right.
she got
For all the men that's
Wait, hold on. So if I propose to you, you can't take my last name?
no,
hell no.
Why not?
Navarro. Blair,
And let's just put it like this: he doesn't
Linnell.
like your last name.
Navarro.
Lena, I think it's just because he don't like your last name. Let's just put it. He putting the whole emphasis on Navarro, bro.
It's not even.
And it's not Navarro, it's Navarro.
What you call me?
It's Navarro.
Man,
You see how sexy that sounds? Blair Navarro. See?
this is what I'm picturing. I'm just gonna tell you this. It sounds petty, but this is what I'm picturing. I take her last name, right? She come to my family function. It's time for picture time. Everybody get the photo. All the Drews. Yeah, Blair, not you.
You're
All
still a
Drews.
Drew.
Yeah.
You're still a Drew. It's just the same as if the woman takes the guy's last name and I go to a family reunion. I'm still a fucking Rojas. You got me fucked up. I don't care if I have their last name. That's still my family.
Nah, because them girls that still be keeping their last name and their husband name, they be some cheaters. Jada Pinkett Smith. I'm just saying.
What the fuck does that have to do with
I'm
anything?
just saying.
She said, so you basically said people keep their last name and their husband cheaters?
They be cheaters.
They had an open relationship.
Jada Pinkett Smith. Anyway.
But what does that have to do with anything that we're talking about right now?
Blair Navarro.
Oh my God.
Hey, Chris said, I'm not taking mine because her name long as fuck already.
What is her last name?
She got two last names. She got her mom and her dad's.
Yeah, they do that. They do that in Puerto Rico.
It's
like it's a culture thing. I wouldn't take my girl's last name either. I couldn't do it. And I honestly think it's. I mean, every man builds his own legacy, and I really go based off that. You know what I'm saying?
But okay, so a woman can't. That's the whole point. We a legacy too. The kid is a part.
Well, y'all part of the legacy.
Exactly.
So then, when we divorce, you not part of the fucking legacy.
Yes, I am, because I still gave birth to your fucking kids. Yes, I am, because I gave birth to your big head ass kids.
Ended, close it.
Not a big headed.
Throw it away.
Hell yeah.
Miguel
got a big ass motherfucking head talking about some give me the name back. You got me fucked up not pushing them big ass head kids out my coochie. You got me fucked up.
You on a rib. We can turn this whole podcast into a ribbon session.
Nah. Mala mía.
Well, I'll get on ass right away.
Let me shut up because I was going to say something.
What you gonna say? Yeah, shut up.
Yeah, just mejor que te calles.
Anyways, this is why I wouldn't want no girl to keep my name after we get divorced, because I built a legacy, because the family is my last name. Entonces, when we in the family and you want to be outside the circle, which is not the family, so you lose that name and give me my fucking name back. That's it. Goodbye. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Once you
ladies and gentlemen,
you
ignorance.
Done. It's not
Ignorance.
Look,
this
Chris
nigga
said,
said I built the legacy. Her pushing your kids out was giving you the legacy, nigga, not you building it. She gave you that legacy,
bro.
Exactly. That's your own legacy, but your legacy with your kids, she gave you that. Without her, you wouldn't have it.
Entonces, who got what
so then who deserves what? Who deserves what?
What last name do the kids got?
Yours, because she pushed it out. But es mío, coño.
No, it's not yours.
Yes, the fuck it is. No me digas nada.
You just helped. You give me the
I just helped. I'm gonna text Gabby right now. This nigga said you just helped.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa. Why you putting the bricks? Why you putting the bricks? You know she ain't going for that shit. Talk about
my titi funny. My titi said in the comment section, she said, I know that if I get divorced, I'm going back to my maiden name and I want my money.
She said, and she want her money. That's my mama all day. I know that's my mama. That ain't no other auntie. That's my mama.
She's going to back. But my uncle said, I don't want you to keep my last name either. The fuck?
Mommy don't give a fuck about shit. She said she want her money, nigga. She want the money. She don't care about the last name. Give me the money,
nigga. Give me the green. I don't know. I honestly couldn't do it. I don't know. I do really go. I do right on that. Us men do build the legacy. You are a part of the legacy, and I'm not saying that you don't play no part, but
we play the hugest part of the legacy.
I mean, and I wouldn't say you guys don't.
You can be made for that.
A king. Every king needs a queen, but just like every queen needs a king. But I mean, once the queen ain't with the king, bitch, you ain't shit.
Wow, why it has to be that? Why does she have to go to bitch ain't shit? You see? And then we reckless. We reckless. Me and Nina both sat here. Both sat here and said we would not degrade our ex-husbands or whatever. And you turned around and said bitch ain't shit. And then we horrible, toxic.
That's not toxic. I'm just saying you ain't shit.
How come?
Okay,
how come?
You just said divorce and why do we keep the last name? Like, what was the reason? But you just said that bitch ain't shit, and I just
get
said,
the fuck out. Let me get my name back. That shit. That's gonna be no. I'm dead ass. No, for real. If I ever take a divorce, that would be the first thing I want on my divorce.
I
love you. It was great while it lasted. whatever your fucking last name was, you get that fucking last name and you transfer. I want you to transfer it to me. I want to see a transfer.
Nigga, there's no oh my god, this dude is stupid. There's no what are you gonna get a transcript, nigga? There's no transfer.
Oh, hey, hold on. All those 8 people tuning in say my mama got something to say about the topic. She just arrived from work.
Hey, stop that girl!
Hold on, wait, mama.
Wait. Go ahead.
I am married to Angel Baez, and my name is Milagros Feliciano. Thank you.
Okay,
I need to change my name to Baez. I'm good.
You don't have to.
No, wait, go back, mom. Go back. What made you change your last name when you was married to my dad first? Why you changed it?
She said, "What? I got you guys on my AirPods." She said, "What made you change your last name when you got married to her dad?"
Because that was my first marriage, and I was stupid. But anyway, I got married to Angel, and I didn't change my name.
Well, that's because that was your second marriage. You knew what it was to go through the process of getting your name removed.
Hold on.
Queen, go back in the room. Daily's in there.
Thank you. And I have 2, and I have 1 kid with him, and that doesn't make no difference. It is what it is.
Simple as that.
Simple as that.
Hey, mom.
Y'all.
Blair said, "Hey,
give a round of applause to Milagros Feliciano.
Drew Story.
Nah, he don't want to get my last name. He don't want to take my last name.
He said, did you hear when he said he didn't want to take her last name?"
Who don't want to take her last name?
Blair, like, because we were talking about how if Ninata were to propose and she would want, like, we asked, would he take her last name? He said, Drew and Navarro.
That's ugly.
Look, see,
wow.
He proved the point, I guess.
Navarro. Let me not be petty, but yeah, Navarro. You know what?
It's up to you guys, whatever you want to do. But in my choice, I stood with Feliciano, and that's how it is.
She right. It is up. I'm good.
Tata, mejor que te vaya because you're not helping.
Ni mejor que ningún vaya, because you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you like that last name, Linaida Drew.
She said, "Do you like Ninata Drew?"
No.
Oh my God.
Blair Navarro.
You know what it sounds like to me? Linata's drooling.
Really?
Hey, stop hating on the name. At least if you get my last name, you'll get some merchandise out of it.
Oh,
there you
wow. So, okay, Linata, so when you divorce him, run the money. Tell him to run the money.
At least it's worth something. All right.
So TT added after that, and she said, "After I know that if I get divorced, I'm going back to my maiden name, and I want my money, and he needs to get out of my house."
wait, hold on, why I gotta be her house?
And
Because
then,
that's my mama shit. Everything that nigga own is going to my mama.
And she is saying the truth because the last name don't matter at all.
Period.
the last name does matter.
No, it
doesn't,
Yes,
because
it does.
right
Why
now,
you want to be Feliciano? Why you didn't want to be biased?
because I don't got shit anyway.
Así que tú estás. No, you fucking up the podcast. Vete.
Bro, wait. I just want everybody to know my mama and Tata, true reflection of why me and Lidida are crazy as hell.
Is your
True
marriage
reflection.
certificate saying that you married. So whatever
That's
happens
it.
to him, it's mine. Whatever happens to me, it's for my kids.
Oh, period.
Actually, because when we get married, you ain't getting shit of mine.
Miguel, that is not,
That's a whole nother
not how
topic.
that works.
That's a whole
Right, we not
Yes,
even on that. We not
yes,
even on that.
What do you mean that's not what can happen?
You mean to tell me if
You
the man
that's
is the
legally
Well,
unless you get a fucking unless you get a prenup signed legally, the woman automatically gets 50-50.
Well, then we getting a fucking prenup legally because you ain't getting.
I'm texting Gabby. We're ending this. We're ending this right here, right now, and I'm texting Gabby.
You can text it because we've been had this conversation.
Wait, before we end this, I just want to say, so you mean to tell me if the man is the provider, the protector, all that, and we get divorced, he can't keep shit? I have to take everything? Like what?
No, that's
Yeah,
not
she does.
everything.
Yeah, she
No,
does.
Nada, you missed the whole thing.
No, you got your mother said, and the house is mine. But
The house is in my mother's name.
Huh?
Legally, my dad has everything in my mom's name. Like
Lopez.
the house is my mom's.
Lopez.
It's not in your dad's name?
It is in his name, but legally he has it that if something was to happen, whether divorce or death, it belongs to my mother and us.
They already had the agreement. I thought they didn't have the agreement because I'm like, man, that's kind of fucked
No,
up.
that's all my mama. My dad is many things because he an asshole, but he gonna give my mama the house.
Your daddy's
Chris said, "I'm glad mommy took Papi's name because my name would be ugly as fuck."
Our name would be Feliciano.
That's not ugly.
Yeah, I guess that's what he's saying.
That's not ugly.
Mm.
Millie, shout out.
She- And then,
all right, y'all. Basketball is about to start.
one thing
We've
before
been
we close,
50
my
minutes
TT,
hablando mierda.
my TT said,
She said, you ain't got no watch on.
she said, no
TT.
argument. It's mine regardless.
Period.
TT
So
on
let
that.
them know, mama. Let them know. Let them know.
That's another conversation. Nah. If you
He led down the pipe. What you talk about?
Well, wait, what's another conversation?
that if we get divorced, automatically everything don't have to be mine. Depending on the situation, though.
That's what I'm saying. It's legally, it's what is written down.
Let me tell you
So if we say no, if he says
No. Hold on. Let me be for real. I've seen a lot of these celebrities, a lot of these famous people that got, because I mean I don't got shit, I'm broke. So, but a lot of these like rich people, a lot of these men that've grown with these, they grown their own legacy as it, like besides their woman, but they've grown businesses, they've grown whatever they have going on for them to get married with a girl, and then it didn't go as planned as it went, as they thought that it would go, and then all of a sudden now that they divorced, the woman only wants all the money that you have and all the assets that you that you built. No, get the fuck out of here with
But
that shit.
the crazy thing about it is that depends on what that woman was actually even.
No, but it's
to.
no.
No, I'm saying it as far as me personally. I don't want all your shit. I don't care to have.
You shouldn't have anything. Of
No. What we built together
Oh, but
belongs
that's
to
different.
both of us.
That's
What
different.
you built separately, what I built separately, should belong to me and belong to you. That's how I feel it should be.
Bro,
Most women,
they pay.
but not only that, a decent man would give up more, especially if she has kids and especially if they're underage. Obviously, you're going to take care of your kids.
Yeah.
And that belongs to her because clearly if she's going to be, in the house with the kids, that belongs to them.
Yeah.
That's fine. But as far as what we built together should be split. What you built without me or during me, but on your own should be yours. And what I built should be mine. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
But
and then
some
whatever
people,
we built together is split 50-50. I agree.
right. But
I agree on that.
a lot of people go into divorces and things like that bitter, angry, mad. Those are things that people do with anger, with bitterness, with you got me fucked up, blah, 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 blah. But to me, it's like, I'm a fight. Yeah, obviously I'm going to fight. But I'm not, I'm a fight for the relationship. But if it actually really gets to a court and this divorce, then take whatever the fuck you got. Give me my shit and I'm out. I don't got time for this.
Well, I know I'll be signing a prenup, so yep. Simple as that. My shit is mine, your shit is yours.
That's another conversation, but I ain't never doing no prenup. Fuck that.
I ain't doing a prenup
If
neither.
you ain't no punk, holla, we want prenup. We want prenup. Yeah.
Okay, on that note, y'all, basketball.
Yeah, we gonna
started,
end this
and
shit. Yep.
We gonna end this shit.
We done. They
I don't
always
know.
The
gotta
only way I
fuck it up.
sign a prenup is if
Y'all notice that we always end the video with.
Wait, hold on.
Blair
What
saying
the
some
fuck
dumb
was you
as
about
shit.
to say?
only way I'll sign a prenup is if you let me be the dingle gobbler.
Oh,
Yep.
yep. Goodbye, Miguel.
Goodbye.
Bye.